Hello friends, I'm Sherm Stanley and Trubiskita. Today I'd like to share a little bit of a story about a friend I talked to today. I asked him what he did to make himself great this weekend. And he said, I don't know that I really did anything. I says, well, but what did you do to make yourself great? He says, well, I went to church, but I don't know if that was really great. I said, well, why did you go to church? And he said, well, it makes me feel good. Well, why does it make you feel good to go to church? He says, well, I guess the people there make me want to do better. Yeah, they do. They make you want to be better. And it made me think about teaching him a lesson. I says, but why do you think that is what makes you better? And he said, well, I'm not sure. I says, well, have you ever thought about what happens when you're doing a cookout on charcoal briquettes? He says, well, what do you mean? He says, well, when you put charcoal briquettes all together and you douse them with lighter fluid, and then you light them on fire, it takes a while for them to generate heat together. But once those charcoal briquettes start unifying their heat together, they build a nice, warm, hot, even heat that will cook your food. I says, but what happens when you take one of those charcoal briquettes and set it aside? And he says, well, it doesn't stay as warm as the rest of them. And I says, that's the whole point. And one of the reasons why we like to cook on charcoal briquettes all together is because they have a unifying heat. And when we go to church, or we have friends, or we have co-workers or associates that are all like-minded and have a common goal, and we feed off of each other's energy, then we can make greatness together. And that's what the point is of being around people that are positive and choosing friend groups that make us lift it up, because we can hang around people that want to get into crime and do things that are going to bring them down and have negative consequences, and that loses our heat towards success. But if we learn from successful people, that we surround ourselves with successful people, and we motivate ourselves with examples and choices that lead towards success, we're going to be much more successful, and we're going to have that heat of that unifying effect. And so it's really important for us to be able to do that. And he's like, wow, Sherm, you just blew my mind. I never really thought about that as far as why I feel good when I'm at church. I said, well, do you ever not want to go to church? And he said, yeah, a lot of times. I said, well, but why? He says, well, because I'm lazy. And I said, does being lazy lead you towards success? Well, no, it never does. Exactly, it never does. And so we can choose to not do things that lead us towards success. Those are choices in life that we make. But if we keep motivated and we surround ourselves with successful goals and we stay unified with those that lead us towards those goals, we're going to be super successful in life, and we're going to find that we're going to have these generate great moments every day. And we can have those, just as I did with this young man, on just talking to him about one thing he did this weekend that helped him be great. And then helping him understand that if I cross that bridge to greatness, then there are the opportunities to be successful. And that's what we all want. We want to be successful. So keep trying, cross those bridges, surround yourself with those that are going to make you better, that lead you towards your goals, and be motivated to achieve your Trubiskita moments. Until next time.